Hi, fourth grade math friends. Today we're starting to think about division. Let's do that by taking a look at this problem. Andrea and two friends are playing a game of dominoes. There are 28 dominoes in the set. Andrea wants each player to receive the same number of dominoes. Can she divide them equally among the three players? Why or why not? So as we're reading this problem, we're understanding that we've got Andrea and two of her friends. So that's a total of 3 people. And they have 28 dominoes that they want to share. Andrea wants everyone to get the same number of dominoes. So I know that this story problem is asking me to find 28 dominoes divided by 3 players equals some number of dominoes in each group. Let's use some manipulatives to model this problem. I'm going to grab 28 Cheerios to use as my counters to represent dominoes. Now that I've got my 28 dominoes represented with these Cheerios, I'm going to make 3 separate groups to represent the 3 players because I want to share these 28 dominoes among the 3 players. So here's one square for my first player. Here's another one for one of Andrea's friends. And here's my last one for her second friend. 3 people total. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these Cheerios one at a time into each of the groups to find out how many Cheerios each friend can get, or dominoes I should say. So right now we've got 2 in each group, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I've got 1 left over. I can't place that one single Cheerio representing a domino into any of the groups because then one group would have more than any of the other groups. So if we go back up to our division problem, I know that 28 divided by 3 gives us 9. See how I've got 9 in each group? But I have 1 left over, so I need to show that in my answer. So I can show that by writing that there's a remainder, or R, of 1. 28 divided by 3 is 9 remainder 1. And you know, if we use our math facts, that makes a lot of sense because we know that 3 times 9 is 27. If we add 1 to 27, we'd have 28, which was our total number of dominoes that we started with. So we can use a model in order to help us find the answer to division problems with remainders. You could also have just drawn a picture instead of using manipulatives to find your answer. If we do that, we'd use a similar process where we make 3 different boxes to represent the 3 different friends that are playing dominoes. Then I'll add an X or a check to the groups one at a time until I get to 28. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and then I still have 1 more left to get to 28. But again, I can't place that into any one of these groups because then one group would have more than the others. So even drawing a picture, I can find that my answer would still be 28 divided by 3 is 9 with a remainder of 1. Let's take a look at another problem. This problem says find 39 divided by 5. Let's start thinking about this problem by thinking of multiples of 5. We know that all multiples of 5 end in either a 5 or a 0. So we know that 5 times 7 is 35, and 5 times 8 is 40. These multiples of 5 are as close as we can get to 39 as possible. So we know that our quotient is going to be between 7 and 8. It's going to be at least 7 and probably more than 7 because we know that 35 is less than 9. So let's start this problem by drawing a picture. I'm going to draw 5 groups to represent the 5, and that's our divisor in this problem. Then I'm going to place a mark in each circle one at a time, counting as I go to get to as close to 39 as I can without going over. We know that that's going to be 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And I notice that I have 4 more left to get to 39, but I can't place these 4 marks into any of the circles or groups because then those groups would have more than my final group, which wouldn't have an X. This means that 4 is my remainder. I know that my quotient would be however many I have in one group, which is 7. So I know that the answer to this division problem, or the quotient, is 7 remainder 4. If you think about it, this makes a lot of sense because when we look at our number that we started with, our dividend, and the closest multiple of 5 that does not go over that dividend, which was 35, we see that the difference between those two numbers is 4, which is our remainder. So we're seeing that we can use our multiplication facts in order to help us with division problems. If we were to use manipulatives to solve this problem, we would use the same process. I've got my 39 counters here represented by Cheerios, and I'm still going to make my 5 groups. Now I'm going to place the Cheerios one at a time into each group until I am no longer able to put one into each group. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and I've got 4 counters left that I cannot place into any of the groups, just like we had 4 up here. So 4, again, is our remainder, and our quotient is 7 with a remainder of 4.